Welcome back to the channel, everyone. CryptoTakeOver here, coming back with a Bitcoin cryptocurrency video. We got one article we're going to review over today by Kitco, talking about the global currency spending has been on the rise and transactions growing to 300% in the past 2 years. So very interesting that people are starting to spend their crypto a little bit more. Obviously, maybe the new global currency, as some of you big bulls on our channel would know that has been a long time in the works. But yeah, we're going to take a look at this article, see what it's got to say, then also jump over into the charts and get started over there here in a little bit. Let's go ahead and cue that intro and get started. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that way y'all can stay updated every single video that we make on this channel each and every single day as we continue through the bull market rally of 2021. And we have this bullish Kitco article here today. The new global currency, cryptocurrency spending on the rise as transactions go 300% in 2 years. Very interesting. So let's see what's going on here. With so much market volatility, stay on top. Okay. Bitcoin continues to attract a lot of investors' attentions following its recent high of $61,000. However, one company says that the cryptocurrency market is more than just a momentum trade, with crypto spending on the rise. According to the recent internal report of the world's largest crypto payment processor, Coin Payments, from the first quarter of 2019 to the fourth quarter of 2020, the North American cryptocurrency market saw 300% increase in transactions as more businesses and merchants embrace digital currencies. Cryptocurrencies continue to solidify their role in the global financial landscape. Consumers see real value in the market and are using them more and more in their daily lives. Jason Butcher, CEO of Coin Payments, told Kitco News, "We are seeing the start of what will be a big trend for cryptocurrencies. Coin Payments research shows that the top 3 transaction digital currencies in North America are Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Despite these 2 cryptocurrencies' dominance, the company also noted that transactions volume and Tether had increased 9-fold in the last 2 years. The latest rally in Bitcoin has pushed the digital currency's market capitalization over $1 trillion. Meanwhile, Coin Payments said that total transaction volume for Bitcoin in North America rose to 153 million in the fourth quarter of last year. Not only are transaction volumes on the rise, but average transaction sizes are also growing, which could imply that people have more trust in cryptocurrencies, according to Butcher. When looking at the sector that are attracting the most flows, the average crypto transaction size to pay for financial services totaled in $531 in fourth quarter of 2020, up to 41% from the first quarter of 2019. So it looks like, yeah, your average size of spending crypto is about $500 or so when it comes to these transactions. Many analysts have noted that Bitcoin is attracting a lot of investment demands as investors look for alternative assets to protect against the rising inflation threat. Some analysts have pointed out that Bitcoin's run with more than 100% gains so far this year have taken some luster away from gold, which is seen as more of a traditional inflation hedge. Not only are cryptocurrencies effectively protecting your wealth, but consumers are able to use them as global currency, Butcher said. As the leader in crypto space, Bitcoin has achieved some significant milestones. Not only has its market value reached $1 trillion, but earlier this year it surpassed the market cap of Dow Jones Industrial Average. Mike Glogan, senior commodities strategist at Bloomberg Intelligence, said in a recent report that Bitcoin's surging value is just starting. He added that he sees its potential for Bitcoin to surpass Amazon in market value. And I'm not too sure where Amazon's sitting at right now. I'm sure we could take a look at one of those charts. I do believe that there's tells us the total market cap of Bitcoin compared to stocks too as well. Well on the way to becoming a global digital reserve asset, there is plenty of potential for Bitcoin to reach higher market cap than the single dominant company, McGlowan said in this report. So folks, this just is going to show you that adoption is real, it's happening, and more merchants are going to be offering this too as well. PayPal, Square, you'll be able to transact, I'm sure, eventually, just using maybe even like Venmo or something like that too with cryptocurrencies. I believe that once maybe Venmo starts to adopt cryptocurrencies as well, that's going to be another really, really big bullish sign. Obviously, Cash App is another, transactional app that you can use to swap cryptocurrencies with people or pay people to as well. But this is giving merchants another opportunity and also investors to store their value of wealth and protect themselves against the inflation that is occurring. I've been wanting to do a video for the longest time, and I feel like this is the right time to talk about it, but about the about the Bitcoin time traveler. And I think a lot of people have forgotten about this guy. But we talked about him on our Patreon page. I think like probably about a year and a half ago, we talked about the Bitcoin time traveler and how this kind of lines up with a lot of other people's predictions and stuff too as well. And folks, what are we doing? We're about to hit 100K, you know, and to say that 100K is feasible by the end of the year, I mean, I feel like that's just an underestimate of where potentially Bitcoin could end up by the end of the year. And you know, obviously we're going to keep our eye close on the charts too as well. With inside our private trading group, we're making sure that we are studying this market pretty much 24/7, and I'm keeping all of our members up to date each and every single day, 24/7, to let them know when I think the right time is to going to be starting to move out of the markets, maybe into some of your digital stable coins as well. So we're definitely keeping a close eye on it, and I do want to possibly make a video about the Bitcoin time traveler later in the future, because I think it's just ironic, man. It is absolutely incredible. And if I was to go back and read that, you know, I think that they've taken the Reddit post away already, which is kind of interesting that they took that Reddit post away. But what I did was I went and screenshotted all those posts about a year and a half ago. And so I still have all the original posts from the Bitcoin time traveler too, which I think is very interesting to go back and reread. And it kind of just gives me chills just to think about it too as well. But if you're already on my Patreon page, you can go back and search the article up that I posted on the time traveler too as well. But very interesting stuff. You know, we get a little woo on on this channel, so you know, it is what it is. But let's go ahead and jump over here to the charts and see what's going on with Bitcoin right now. All right, so we're taking a look at the daily chart as of right now, folks, and look what we got down here on Market Cipher B. We got a green dot that is signaling to us on Market Cipher B as well too. So folks, if y'all are interested in what indicator this is the Market Cipher indicator package by CryptoFace. There's a link in the description box below. You get 5% off using the discount code that is available with that link as well. And then also, if y'all want to check that out, y'all can. Bitcoin right now sitting underneath $60,000. We were having a little bit of resistance at 60,000. And I said in yesterday's video that I think that this is going to end up being a bullish weekend for Bitcoin. And lo and behold, we're starting to approach that $60,000 level. It looks like we've taken out the orders again at 58,000. And so now we're kind of hovering at the $60,000 level to see what's going to happen. This green dot down here is definitely a bullish sign for Bitcoin though. This green dot on the daily looks relatively good. Let's kind of zoom in here on the 8-hour chart. Our 8-hour chart was giving us a clear sign. Also on Market Cipher B that we were starting to gonna be moving back to the upside, having a little bit of a bullish divergence here. Green dot pushing above our 0 pivot point, and then steadily trending sideways here, starting to put in a nice little momentum wave on our 8-hour chart. We had a resistance trend line that I had drawn out here. It kind of looked like a somewhat of a cup and handle formation for us too as well. And we broke through it yesterday. We came back down to retest the trend line at about $58,000, and now we shot back up again. So this definitely looks like a rally that is ready to occur. Right now we're probably going to be looking at a little bit of resistance at about $60,000, and then once we clear those orders at $60,000, we're looking for about $65,000 going on into maybe $70,000, folks. So I do think that we're going to get ready to probably continue this bull market rally here in the near term future. Obviously our next point of resistance is probably at about $60,000 or maybe a little bit above that, 61,000 or so. You can see that we've had a nice little wick up here, almost all the way up to $60,000, and we've gotten a little bit of a rejection for the most part. So what we're going to need to look at is to see if we can close above the $60,000 mark and probably continue off a little bit higher there. But one thing that you can take a look at is probably like going into our 10-hour, 12-hour chart. I say even our 8-hour chart looks relatively good to determine this, is that this is kind of a slow momentum ride up here on Market Cipher B. So this momentum is still slowly rising. I don't think we're going to get a really big pump. Obviously it could happen. We've kind of already seen this nice little wick pattern up here, but those sell orders were there, so we didn't get a full body candle close above that $60,000 mark. But we're going to be waiting to see what our momentum wave does. As of right now, our momentum wave seems like it's kind of riding out to the side right now. So this could just be a slow and steady pump over the weekend, maybe not to create those CME gaps like we've had last weekend that we came back down to refill with this big sell-off. So what Bitcoin may be wanting to do is just kind of trend out sideways, keep it slow, consistent, and steady, and probably then break through $60,000, probably going on into $65,000 or so. Taking a look at the 4-hour chart here, we also got a green dot here on Market Cipher B on our 4-hour chart too as well. So this looks relatively good, folks. I do think that Bitcoin is going to be gearing up for a relatively big move here. You can see that we broke above the trend line, came back down to retest it, and now we're going to probably continue up here. We do have a bullish 1 count here on our 4-hour chart as well, with our TI sequential. And if y'all are interested in picking up any of these paid for indicators that we use, such as the TI sequential, the market guide buy and sell signals, and Market Cipher by CryptoFace, check out the links in the description box below. And folks, if y'all want to stay up to date 24/7 when we don't get a chance to make those videos, maybe we take a break, take a day off, you can join us over on the private Discord channel too as well. If you want to pay with crypto to get access to those private categories on our Discord server, message me in Discord, I'll take care of you. But if you want to pay with debit or credit card, join us over, you can use the payment processor through Patreon, and just make sure that you link your Discord username to Patreon, and then you'll automatically be assigned a role to our Discord server. So folks, if y'all have any other questions about that, feel free to message me. I'll get you all set up. And yeah, I look forward to seeing how the weekend kind of plays out for us. Relatively short video with the Kitco news article, but obviously things are definitely probably going to continue to see that adoption with the cryptocurrency space going on through the rest of 2021. So folks, we'll be here for the ride. I look forward to chatting with y'all in the near term future. And if y'all have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We'll help you out, and I'll talk to y'all on the next one. Comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share this video with your friends and family. You know the deal. CTO signing out. Peace.